give a quick update. I'm getting more comfortable being on the camera, and I'm getting more comfortable with the idea that this is going to take me time. I don't know why, but when I first started this process, I just knew I was going to be so good at it, and I guess that's the delusional side of me. I have all of the patterns cut out already. I did have to go get some construction paper because I realized that these patterns were not going to fit my size after I took my own body measurements. Also, I'm also still looking to get a mannequin and stuff as well too, and I did buy that additional fabric. I feel like I said that the last time, but I don't know. So I think I'm in the stage right now where because outside of doing this, I also have a job, and I also kind of like, this was like my creative outlet. It wasn't anything that I wanted to see as a task, and it started to feel that way because I was getting so overwhelmed by the information I was consuming and just researching on YouTube. So outside of that, yeah, I just have to reconstruct the pattern pieces that's actually going to fit my pattern measurements, which I've been avoiding to do for a while because it's going to take me some time to like make a bodice for myself. So I figured I might as well just do all the bits and get the actual size for this garment. Hey, new view, new me, new us. Wanted to give you an update to show you where we are right now as it stands. Just a couple things that I'm noticing right now. Every day is a new project when it comes to sewing. It feels like every day there's a new project. Which has been honestly kind of good for my brain because I like doing things. I like being active. So I went to Joann's Fabric. That's where I've been going to get a lot of stuff. I had to pick up some new bobbins because I realized that I didn't have any more bobbins apparently. So it started with me just getting bobbins, and then after so many loopholes on YouTube and watching, just honestly just getting influenced. I've been influenced, and I went to Joann's Fabric, and I went there just for bobbins, and I came back with some muslin fabric because I heard that before you cut the actual fabric, you want to use it on something else first, like a cheaper fabric, I guess you would say. I also bought some construction paper, and then I also bought some batting, as well as look, we have a form. So right now I'm literally in the middle of watching a YouTube video. I realized that yes, I do have my body measurements, but I didn't take those correctly. So I'm literally watching a video on how to properly retape and then how to take basic body measurements, and the goal is to use the batting and conform my current form to my shape and my size. So that's the goal. But when I was also at Joann Fabrics, I picked this up, and so I thought literally yes, because when I get to the point of when I start constructing my wedding dress, I'm definitely going to use this. A family member of mine was actually telling me that they had a wedding dress and that they were just going to donate it. And so I'm also going to get fabric, more fabric specifically for like this, so I don't have to like go to the store and buy fabric. I did order a bunch of stuff on Amazon because I realized that you gotta be accurate with this. You know, I really want to have good projects. I know that it's not gonna be perfect, but I'm really putting a lot of effort into it because I want to start making my own clothes, and I've always wanted to make my own clothes. I've always wanted to make my own wedding dress. So I'm not going into this project with just like, this is something that can't be wearable. Like, this has to be wearable, and I have to love the way that it looks on me. So I'm also just in this process, and I'm also embracing it and just learning so much about like the standards of body measurements and how, you know, the majority of what we see on the shelves is definitely influenced by measurements and how our world sees different measurements in different ways and stuff. So I don't know. Now I'm just like talking, but yeah.
Baila conmigo, que yo el paso te sigo. Ey. Seamos más que amigos, amigos. Solo tú me sigues al ritmo de la pista y yo me veo como chica de revista. Baby, conmigo a ti se te va la vista. Puedo quemarte solo con una pizca. Arriba y abajo, uy, ay. Prendimos, apagamos. Arriba y abajo, ay. Prendimos, apagamos nunca. Baila conmigo, que yo el paso te sigo. Seamos más que amigos, amigos. Baila.
Finished the bodice. Shout out, first of all, crazy smart idea to put a t-shirt on that. Y'all wouldn't believe it. We're officially pinning down fabric. We're cut fabric and we're pinning down patterns. Wish me luck. So I just did the other side. This was a little better. It's a little better. I had more control. You can see it kind of bunched up right there because that's where I got scared. But I think this part, this end of the triangle looks really good. Where I really struggled is like this pieces that are like, you're damn near pinching it. But so far it fits. Y'all, I have a dress. Some things that I'm noticing, I want the sides to be a bit more shape, so I struggled a bit, obviously. I like this. This was not a part of the pattern, but I'm gonna keep it. And also, this seam that's supposed to go at the waist, like, am I in love with this at the waist? I think so. I was a bit conservative with the blousing because I just wasn't sure, but slits. I don't think I'm gonna go up that high. Probably go down a little bit more. The slits are fine. Here. Okay. I don't know, because I really don't like to draw attention to my waist. And I feel like doing that is just drawing attention to it. So I was thinking about putting the seam here. That's gonna curve my body. So yeah, that's my next mission right now, is to play around with the pattern and figure out how I want to tell the seam story of this, but I definitely want to bring this down all the way. And I want there to be some curve here. You see where the natural silhouette of my body is. So I'm saying that I'll probably bring my slit to here.
Push it up, let me see it, yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble.